morning, Maastricht! My name is Jasper de Boer.
And I am Marta Thompson.
And this is Breaking Maas, the show that brings you the news. And today we shall be dealing with
British humor, Maastricht humor, student protests, Led Zeppelin follow-ups, and more.
Marta. My script says I need to be, I quote, extremely funny when I present the first story about the International Comedy Night.
Well, give it a try then.
Oh, I know! Listen to this. Why did the turkey cross the road?
Why, Jasper?
To show he's not chicken.
Thankfully, the comedians of the International Comedy Night are better than Jasper. In fact, the three British stand-up comedians are so good, they will guarantee you with a relaxing evening full of the black humor. This will put a smile on your faces after the exam period has ended.
Yeah, well, the show takes place at the 11th of April at 8 o'clock in the evening at the Cumulus Theatre. And for students, price will be €8, and compared to the full price of 12, this is quite a bargain, actually.
Well, talking about a humor, did you know that we have a language center in Maastricht?
Oh?
Yeah, and apparently they do have a sense of humor.
Really?
In a bold attempt at pulling an April Fool's Day joke, the language center set up a rather elaborate prank. On the 28th of March, they released a video supposedly filmed by one of the guards where the hooligan was caught while spray painting the windows of the inner city library with the message, "Why don't we all use the same language?"
On the same day, I found little cards all around the library with the exact same message. Strange.
Apparently today you can find the explanation of the joke not only on their website, but also on new posters within the library.
Their inquiries seem to be, why don't we all use the same language center? Oh, well, I guess the taker, the student got to mention it.
It was meant to be... Oh, never mind. Let me tell you something new which might interest all of you amateur reporters. We've got a new section. You, beloved viewers, have an incredible possibility. You have the chance to transcend your earthly barriers of passive video watchers.
What my colleague means is that we're introducing a new section of news where we'll include reports about what you think should make the Breaking Maas news. All you need to do is send us your footage along with the short description of the story, then we will select the most interesting ones.
Exactly. Today we already have our first report, and the topic we will be dealing with is the budget cuts on higher education. The person giving us more of an insight is Tobias.
Good morning, Tobias. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Toby, you don't mind if I call you Toby, right? Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Tobias Binder. I'm a second year UCM student, but also I'm via the Student Party Novum in the University Council as a student representative.
Okay. Well, you contacted us some time ago and wanted to bring a specific problem under our attention. Could you briefly describe it for us?
In the Dutch politics, there's a lot of cutbacks in the moment on the higher education budget. And this is affecting universities. The national students, student unions have organized a whole action week, a protest week last week against the cutbacks and the impacts on students. We as Maastricht University and the student representatives went Friday 23rd of March to support the final protest in Amsterdam.
Yeah, these measures seem quite drastic. How does it influence students then?
The Langstudiesboete basically means that you have to pay up to €3,000 for when you study longer than 4 years for your bachelor or 2 years for your master. Or second bachelors you have to pay the full price in the future, which is in Maastricht University, for instance, €8,500. You get the study grant when you work, at the moment 8 hours a week. This is going to be increased to 14 hours a week.
I see. I'm sure our viewers are becoming quite concerned. Could you please tell them what they can do to prevent such severe measures from happening?
The real change is happening from the lobby work that the student unions do, but just to create this awareness is important. This is, I think, also my main message today, that I really would like that more students become active and follow the Dutch news, at least in education politics. Maybe contact the student representatives. We'll be very happy to inform you more.
Okay, thank you for bringing this topic to our attention.
And we do hope that your plea will have an effect on the student population.
Thank you very much for having me.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for? Parties. Well, remember we told you about the Maas party? We've sent our on-location reporter Keisha to the scene so as to let you know how successful the party actually was. Now, Keisha, can you hear me? In 1 minute, what do you have for us?
So, welcome guys, my name is Keisha and I am at the Maas base right now, Volume 8, that's right. Sitting here with me are Arjan and Yuri, welcome guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. So let's just get right down to business.
Yo, crew on the left, make some noise! Yo, crew on the right, make some noise! Let's go!
What exactly is dubstep?
In my personal, honest opinion,
Yeah.
but dubstep should be music for the body. It's a physical experience.
This Maas bass, how on earth did you guys come up with that?
Well, after I learned Arjun, he told me he wanted to do the Maas based parties.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Okay.
First time at Lamba Belang, and second time.
And from then on, like, it was 2 months after that, the second one, which was here at the Muziekgieterij, and it's been at the Muziekgieterij ever since.
Why do you think people should come to Maas bass?
The music and the people.
We've been booking established, up-and-coming names from the UK and from the Netherlands.
You have to have some flow, you know, to rap to that.
Like rapping on a beat like this, that's sick.
It's basically the tunes you don't hear at home because you can't buy them.
What's the thing you said that, what's the best way to enjoy dubstep?
If it tickles your balls.
If it tickles your balls. I love that. Remember that, because that is just awesome.
For ladies, for your non-existent balls.
This was it, Maas Bass, Volume 8. It was fantastic. Just heard all the 4 DJs, and I would rate it a 3.5. Only because there are not enough people here. So you guys need to get your butts down here and listen to some awesome dubstep. Alright, see you next time.
Thank you, Keisha. Well then, after having finished your exams, I'm sure all of you are dying to go and relax at a good party. Our recommendations for the upcoming 2 weeks include
The Bass Braid Tropical Tour 2012 will bring you a wild blend of cumbia, kuduro, dancehall, moon baton, and more. Never heard of such tropical delights? Well, maybe it's time you do. 13th of April, Friday, Muziekgieterij at the rate of €8 at the door.
The second event you should not miss is the Let's Zap concert, a show which will bring the rock atmosphere of the 1970s back to Maastricht for a few hours.
The surprise of this event is that the covering band is a string quartet who will capture the essence of the songs in a playful way.
And this delightful performance will take place on the 14th of April at the Muziekgieterij. The entry fee is €10.
Well, that was it for today. Don't forget to stay tuned in for the next Breaking Maas episode in 2 weeks from now on.
Remember, if you like what we do, feel free to leave a comment and press the like button, as any form of feedback or support is welcomed. Hey Marta, do you think we have time for me to be extremely funny again?
Well, okay, Jasper. Go ahead. Amaze me.
Knock knock. You have to answer, Marta.
Ah, yeah. Okay, go again.
Ready?
One more time, yeah.
Knock knock.
Yeah, who's there?
Disco.
Disco who?
Disco necked it.